Good morning, folks. How you all doing? AZ Drone Dude, Johnny Drone Flyer, Welsh Rob, Jack Rabbit, FPV, and welcome Dean. Good morning, Dean.
Morning.
Good morning to everybody in the chat. So, how you doing today, Dean?
Doing pretty well. Doing pretty well. I just wish the wind would settle down so I could fly my drone a little more. We've
Oh,
been
it
ha-
was windy yesterday. I
yeah.
wanted to go fly FPV. It was 72 degrees yesterday.
Yeah, it got up to about 73 here yesterday. I think it's supposed to be close to 80 tomorrow.
Wow.
And then
Menendez
then, then
Drone
then
Ops,
next
good
week it's going
morning.
to be close to freezing again.
I'm sorry.
Next week it's supposed to be close to freezing again.
Yeah, that's the way it gets here too. Like this morning, well, yesterday it got up to 72 degrees. This morning it was 26 degrees,
Yeah.
and it's not going to get. I think it's going to get up into the 40s. I think I read. So, but yeah. Anyway, Tej, good morning.
TJ.
So
Well,
I
Sharon.
think, just for the giggles and grins of it, I am going to put the link to the panel, to the studio, whatever you call it. And if you care to join, please do. Drone Pool, good morning. It'll be up for about 30 seconds, so grab it while you can. And be sure to hit that like button. So, yeah, I think today it's supposed to get windy again today, too. So, I probably won't be doing any FPV flying. But if it stays like it is now, I may go. But
Yeah, we've been having so much new building in my subdivision. We've had within the last uh, 8 or 9 months, I guess, we've had more new buildings starting here than over the last 5 years combined.
wow, yeah, it's like
Everybody, everybody's wanting to get out of San Antonio out into the country.
yep, yeah, that kind of growth. Pretty soon there won't be any new country.
Well, the nice part about it is our minimum lot size out here is 5 acres. So
Oh, so there'd be plenty of yard space.
yeah, you have to have that much to drill a water well. So most of the lots are 5 acres. There's a few that are 7.5, and there's a couple that are 10.
Ah,
But
I want to say good morning to Flying Flynn Media and to Paul Murray. Good morning, SJM Drones and Media. Good morning, Steve, AZ Drone Dude. I think I said good morning to you, Mr. AZ.
hey,
But
Howdy.
hey,
hey,
Dennis.
Cold. Still warming up.
oh yeah, it
You
took
need a
about.
cup of coffee to warm them up.
I do.
Wrap them
I mean,
around.
That's what it took for me.
yeah.
Gene Fox, Green Mountain Droning. Good morning.
But it was a beautiful, crisp sunrise. So, and that moon. Did you see the moon, Rodney?
I did. That is.
That,
I was impressed with that zoom on that Mini 3.
Yeah,
it's crazy good.
Or,
lot of people
Mini
say that 28x zoom is not any good, but it's better than nothing. A whole lot better than
Absolutely, a
nothing.
whole lot better.
And
That's right.
I found out, Dennis. I don't know if you know this or not, but if you lightly tap the photo button, it'll cause it to refocus.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Oh,
even
cool.
even if you're taking video, it won't stop the video. But if you lightly tap it, like you're going to take a picture, it always focuses before you hit it. And if you'll just lightly tap it, it'll go in and out of focus. Sometimes you have to do it twice, but you
Well,
can really
that's
really help the focus on the 28x zoom.
That's a neat tip. Thank you.
Yeah.
And I just was looking at my chat when I was waiting for my fingers to thaw, and I saw somebody said take a snapshot. Man, I wish I'd taken a snapshot of that, but I guess I'll have other opportunities. So,
Yeah, that was Mark Fisher that said that.
uh,
You
yeah,
know, Mark Fisher, he explores these drones pretty well.
he does.
Of
He
course,
does.
he does it for a living. So, speaking
Yeah.
of Mark Fisher,
Is he
Mark,
going to grace us with a visit?
I don't know. Mark, can you grace us? The link is back in the chat.
He may still be in bed because
That could be. It is awful early.
he had some tossing and turning to do last night, I guess. So.
I see him in the chat down in the bottom. He said, TJ, good morning.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah, he said, give him a few. He's getting his coffee ready.
Yeah.
Cool.
He
Get
can't
mine
have-
too. Mine
Can't
too.
have
Mine's,
coffee. Can't have coffee with Rodney without having coffee.
That's right.
that should be illegal, I think.
See?
Probably
I got
is.
mine.
All right.
Not
Let me get
anymore.
mine. Our coffee pot.
Peter.
Hey, Mr. Peter. Our coffee pot bit the dust yesterday, so we replaced it.
Oh, what kind did you get?
The old one was a Keurig that lasted us 12 years, so the new one is also a Keurig.
Ah.
Yeah, good morning, Rodney, Dennis, and Dean. How's everyone going?
Great, Peter. How about you?
Yeah, doing good, thank you.
Good. Good.
TJ, I'm not sure about that, buddy. Well, I guess if Adrian can do it, Teach, yeah, go ahead, pop in, buddy. Just remain covered.
Oh no.
This may be a bit scary.
Yeah, he's in Florida, so all bets are off.
Oh, yep. Hey, the View Chaser. Good morning, Danny.
Hey, View Chaser. If he was in Maine, I wouldn't worry about it so much, but.
So Johnny Drone Flyer, you mentioned earlier that your grandson was getting having his first communion today. Was that it? So congratulations, and hope that goes well.
TJ.
Me too. Hey, TJ.
Good morning.
Sexy and stuff.
Well, your picture's frozen, but we hear you.
Yeah.
See,
actually, it's not frozen. We get a frame.
I didn't get home till like after midnight because I went out and shot pool last night. And I was supposed to go flying with Ray this morning, but I didn't want to because I knew it was going to be a late night.
Yeah.
And I really, really, really hope my shirts are finished today. So I'd like to go pick those up if I can.
Yeah, we would like for you to as well.
Yeah, it's been. How long has it been since it's been like a long time. Like the girl that's making them said that they would be ready by this day, and I guess because of COVID and everything, like it's just taking forever because the place that she gets her prints from is in Michigan, so I guess. Like I said, because of COVID, it's just been taking forever.
Yeah. That's the same way with Tiffany. She was the woman that makes my shirts. She had a period of time where her whole family was suffering from COVID. So that's why TJ, your stuff was late, and so were several others. So
yeah. Man, I tell you, this is really annoying. Like, this whole thing just needs to go away, and nobody knows when it's going to end.
It's. I think things are going to start getting better, but COVID's never going to go away.
Yeah.
It's
we're all still having to wear masks and everything. It's crazy. Like,
well, CDC, if they didn't do it, they're supposed to soon give out new recommendations with regards to masks, and the expectation is that they are going to recommend. They're not quite going to recommend as much use of masks as they have.
Yeah. In Texas,
recently.
You can't require masks in most businesses and things anymore. It's up to the people. You can wear them if you want to, but they can't be required.
Right. And the CDC can't establish laws. They can only make recommendations.
Right.
But people tend to follow those recommendations. So maybe things will start to improve,
Yeah, I mean, like we have to wear ours at work, but if we're just like out and about, like I got both of my vaccinations, so when we go out, like I don't even put a mask on. So
Hey, Mark.
God loves you.
Sure.
I only got God loves you.
Oh, sorry.
God loves you most. That's right.
Good morning, gentlemen. How are you?
Morning,
Great.
Mark.
Good.
There's a singer-songwriter, gospel singer-songwriter, Don Francisco. I saw a concert. He said that God loves you so much. He's got a picture of you that he shows everybody. He keeps it in his robe.
I love that. Hey, Dennis. Speaking of tossing and turning last night, because after a stressful shoot, when you see my media business, I'm it right here. This is it right here. It's not like all these there's a whole bunch of moving parts, and I'm running 1, 2, 3 cameras, audio, and directing, and the whole 9 with a whole bunch of kids, and tossing and turning, and I'm in knots.
Oh yeah, I bet you are.
I bet. Good morning, Ron. How you doing, buddy?
Hey, Ron.
How's everybody?
Yeah, hi, Ron.
Good, Ron. How about you, sir?
Good.
Oh, by the way, Rodney, we have someone possibly coming to pick up a washer, laundry washer, clothes washer that we have for sale, and he said he'd be around here around 10:30 or so. So I may have to.
Okay.
I know we got started early. I realize, but just letting you know.
Don't disappoint us so early in the show.
Oh, that's good news for most of you. Now, come on.
No, not at all, Dennis. Not at all.
Thank you.
It looks like there's a new controller coming out. We see somebody, talking about a new controller for DJI. I don't know
For
if anybody's seen
DJI?
it. Yeah.
Really?
I guess. I don't know.
Huh.
I don't get too excited when I just bought one 3 months ago.
Well,
Yeah, I bet.
Lauren Donor said last night that it's for a new enterprise version.
Yeah, I think it is. I don't think it's for anything that we're really flying, hopefully not.
You mean the Cinedrone or whatever it is they call that? That's not good enough. They have to do one better than that.
Yeah, well,
Peace.
internet. I think it's for like those drones that are enterprise drones. So it looks like more of an enterprise. I mean, with the picture that was shown, it looks like more of an enterprise type of controller.
Oh, okay.
Like I said, thank God, because I think if I buy one more thing, it's gonna be a tent for me.
You don't want a tent in the wintertime.
I don't want a tent in the wintertime.
No. Or any other time, but especially in the winter.
Right. Because it even gets cold in the summer too.
There's cold and then there's cold, right? So
yeah, exactly. That is exactly. And those of you who are not married, you will not know what we're talking about. But oh man, I think I lost a little bit of my voice. It's a little bit cracky,
It is a little bit.
From yelling. We had a bunch of cheerleaders, and we had a whole bunch of basketball players. Now, this commercial that I was shooting last night is a commercial that's going to be being played throughout the March Madness NCAA tournament.
Oh yeah, you've mentioned this a few times.
Yeah. So it was one night of shooting and a 4-hour window.
Wow. How many cameras did you say you had going?
So we had 3 cameras. 3 cameras, one up high, one down low on the funny sports announcers. We had a drone. And then like another camera on a gimbal. But we got some really, really amazing shots. I'll probably post up.
That's a 8.
You like my impersonation of
I did.
Hey Mark, is that gonna be? Are you posting that on your channel?
So I can't right now, but I'll probably just grab a couple of clips and post it on my in the group. And Rigmug, just some clips, maybe some pictures or something like that. I didn't really think my wife did some behind the scenes shots, but nothing like of all the equipment where like you got lighting and you got all this like all the audio equipment, recording equipment. And so you got to hear this. I mean, like, so the last shot's of a drone shot, and the drone's up over the basket. So of course, there's little kids. So I get all the little kids on the other side of the court because the drone's going to be shooting over the basket so that you can see the hoop. And the last shot is of a kid taking it shot, right? And of course, he's not going to get it like on the first shot because, I mean, he's a little kid. He's probably not even in middle school yet, right?
It's one of those the clear board, right?
No, it's actually not. It's just it's a white backboard, and but I got the camera tilted where you can see the hoop and then the cheerleaders in the back of that. So finally, after like my goodness, about 8 shots maybe, he gets it, and it's like all net. And we got all excited, and the drone's still up
nice.
There. Then I say, I'm going to start taking the drone back. And the kid that takes the shot, he got excited too. He throws the ball back up, and he hits the drone in the midair.
Oh, no.
Oh, man.
I almost lost I mean, I don't care about the drone because it goes down, and, I got me fresh or whatever, insurance on it, whatever, right? But like the kids that are around, if this thing starts flying around and starts chopping off heads, we got like kids running around with no heads. You know what I mean?
Speaking of drones, I sent my two Karma drones off to Max so he could fix them for him. Well, the one broken one, he's gonna try and fix, and then the one that's intact, he's gonna try and get it to where it can fly, because I've only literally flown that thing like 2 times, and the other times that I've brought it with me to the mini meetups, I couldn't get it to connect, so I sent both of them off to Max, so he's gonna try and get both of them flying.
No. These are Karmas, you said?
Yes.
Now, you're aware of the fact that GoPro didn't know how to fix them, right?
Yeah, but
break that to him easily.
Okay.
Wait a minute, TJ, I got a good suggestion, brother. Put wheels on them, make them onto RC cars.
Yeah, I think you said that. I think you said that like
Uh-oh, we're losing Tej.
Losing him again?
Well, I kind of felt like I was in bed with him. Oh, now we lost Dennis.
Yeah, Dennis is gone too.
I think he's all washed up. The guy might have showed up.
I was trying to wake up Tej, but it's not working. So,
Tej, I think we lost you, buddy.
Yeah, he dropped off to sleep by the looks of it. Yeah.
Hey, Ron, every time you come on and I see these deer in the back, I love it. I almost feel like I want to go grab my camera.
Matthew has a Rodney Bell cap again.
Yeah, he does. after 5 months of searching for that thing.
Well, I'm glad you found it, buddy.
Literally
Yeah.
5 months. And then for some reason, well, I completely rearranged my garage the other day. And my buddy told me, he said, Ron, when you put your garage together, you're not going to be happy with it. You're going to rearrange it at least 3 times. So far, he's correct. So that I went down and it's like, okay, every time I move, I throw things away. But I'm like, let me go through some of these boxes. I'm like, oh my God, my Rodney Bell hat. I had to text him right away.
Yeah, he did. I was tickled about that.
Me too.
So, well, I'm glad you were tickled about it.
Yeah.
I'm actually waiting to see if my deer should show up here this morning. It's almost light, I think. Yeah, as you guys are doing your morning sunrises, as it gets closer to summer, it's harder to do a Rick Halber and get up at the crack of dawn.
Oh yeah.
I gotta give old Rick, man. He used to be up 3 o'clock in the morning Pacific
I
time.
know.
I don't think he ever slept. To tell you the
I know.
truth. When I was in the hospital, he called me every night.
Did
He did, and sometimes during the day, depending on if he was up or not. So,
Is that Rick that you're talking about? Rick, who we kind of celebrated at the South Florida Drone Sky.
Yes.
Rick Halbert.
Yeah. I hear a lot about him. I wish I had met him before. I wish that.
I wish you had too.
Yeah.
He was one of the good guys.
Speaking of Rick, on March 12th, I'm going to do an extended version of Saturday Morning Coffee with Rodney and Friends in honor of Rick.
3 weeks from today.
3 weeks from today. Awesome. And I will probably do a giveaway. He donated to me a Tiny Hawk S and a controller. I believe it's a controller to give away for when I reached 1,000 subscribers, and I am there. And I've been waiting for the right opportunity, and I think this is going to be it.
Yep, sounds good.
And
wow,
just so
that's
people
amazing,
kind of know and can put the word out. I'm going to invite people on to if they want to come on and tell YouTube world, the drone world, how Rick Halber affected their lives. And
that'll be cool.
Awesome.
And I'm also going to make an unveiling of something that somebody did in honor of Rick, but that's going to be a surprise, and nobody will know it until March 12th. Well, actually, one other person does know about it, but so anyway, but that'll happen on March 12th.
I want to send you a link to a video that I made when he sent me that ukulele, if you don't mind. It's like 3 minutes long or something like that, I think. So I'll send you the link to that. So maybe you can share that on your show. It's your choice.
That's funny, Dennis, because I was going to ask if there's anything out there where, go back and
there's
see
a lot of
shows he was on.
Mark, type in hashtag do it for Rick.
Let me once I get off on my phone, it's weird. Do it for Rick, all right?
Yeah. It's hashtag do it for Rick.
Yeah. Also, remember we did a tribute to him a few months before, I think it was before he went to hospice.
Yeah. Hey, I want to say real quickly, say good morning to Chris Jackson. Good morning, Jackson RC Aviation in the house. Annabis Arts, TJ Grady. Good morning. I think that's Jerry Bauer just joined the chat. Good morning. Tropic USA. Good morning. So, but yeah, that's the plan for March 12th. Copper State Area just joined in. So
that prop.
Wow, that's quite the prop. What's that prop for?
That's as long as almost my from the top of my head right to the middle of my chest. That's an 18-inch prop. Oh, I'm sorry, 16.5, 16 and a half inch prop. That's for that Polish drone. I don't know if any of you guys that are here seen that drone, but it's a drone from Poland. I've mentioned it before.
Yeah, I think you have mentioned it before.
Yeah,
Are you sending that link, Dennis? Are you sending that link in the chat or via?
Oh, I'll do it later. Right now, I'm looking for it. If I find that tribute you and I and Drone Bum and Chris, I know for sure participated in that, but I don't know who actually drove that. And it was before, I think he was even, of course, he was sick all that time, but nobody made a big deal out of it. Yeah. Anyway, but I remember I did a thing about, it was all fun, right? He was well.
Yeah.
And I remember I did a thing about searching his hometown to try to find him, and somebody said he was sleeping. That was the joke, but because it was between sunrises, I can't remember how I did it.
Yeah. You know that was one of the things about Rick, man. He was almost always on our sunrise streams in the chat.
Yes. Yeah.
And then on Saturday morning coffee with Rodney and friends, when he could be, he would be in the studio with us. So, but anyway,
dedicated.
I wonder if his family kept that plaque that I made him.
Do what?
I wonder if his family kept that plaque that I made him. He only had that, 2 weeks before he passed. I'm so glad I got it done and got it out to him.
Oh yeah, that was pretty awesome. I remember you showing me that plaque that you made. It was pretty cool.
You know that's this whole conversation is stirring something up in my heart, and it's making me feel some type of way about. Oh, sorry, I'm unplugging myself over here. Hold on, I'll be right back.
Tom Pippin, good morning.
I just found a live stream that I did for Rick Halbert on July the 21st, 2019. Sunset to celebrate Rick Halbert.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm looking for the one that I think Drone Bum was the one who put that out.
I think you're right. And what wasn't it for his birthday?
I think you're right. Yes, I think it was. Yes.
Yeah. So I as I was saying, like it just stirs something up in my heart because I sometimes focus on some of the negative things. Like when you have an issue with somebody in this community, you go back and forth. But I this is for me. I need to stop focusing on all this great stuff that happens in this community. There's so much great stuff that happens, and sometimes we look at the small little negatives, but that's the enemy, and which who tries to make things much bigger than what they are, really, right?
Exactly.
Because yesterday I had one of the guys in my group come by. He makes he does prints on shirts and stuff, and he printed up like 21 shirts for all the cheerleaders that were going to be in the shoot yesterday. Now they're from inner city. They're an inner city cheerleading group, and they don't got money in that, and so I got somebody to sponsor them and buy the shirts, and then I had somebody in my group make the shirts. But the guy John Booth came and delivered it, and on the top of the box, when I opened the box, there was this right here, this hoodie with my logo on it that he just threw in there for me. You know what I mean? And I'm like, man, I tell you, if he wasn't there, I'd be crying. The good things that happen in this community, for real. It's just amazing.
There is a lot of good things that goes on in this community, and
there is.
So And I think most of us here have always said that the drone community is like one big family, and
Yep.
and we certainly act like it when we go to these meetups
Yeah.
and stuff. And like in any family, you're going to have your drama and you're going to have your happy time.
Yeah, it's so
So
true. Yep, it's so
Yeah.
true. Exactly.
sometimes,
So I'm all those people I kicked out of the group for making drama. I'm gonna invite them back now.
well, good on you. Yeah,
So Rodney,
Well,
you
not
come
all
back
of
in the
them.
group, all right?
All of them
I-
except that one, right?
I don't think I want to come back now, Mark. So,
Oh man, this is awesome.
so
Hey Dean, did you just change your background or something? Did something? just happen
Yeah.
with
The
you?
battery on my Mavic Mini ran down, so I had to take it down.
Fair enough. Yep.
Okay, you got me. Oh,
I've got a question for Dean about his sunrises. You keep on putting all these fantastic sunrises up. I'm just wondering if they're actually actually get those sunrises every day, or if you've got a collection of photos there that you just sort of recycle every couple of days.
No, those were new every day.
Okay,
Yeah.
very lucky.
wow.
I have a perfect place for getting sunsets. There's nothing in my way except for that one tree that you see
Yeah,
between me and the sunset. And I have a balcony off the second floor of my house,
okay.
and that's where I set my little Osmo Pocket camera
Yeah,
out. And I take those.
Yeah.
The still pictures I put on Facebook, I just take those with my cell phone. But
right.
while I'm taking the time lapse with my Osmo Pocket, and we have some really good ones this time of year. The best ones we get are usually
Yeah.
between October and March. So
Awesome.
cool.
You
Yeah,
get
hey, Peter.
awesome colours in those.
yeah, you get
Yeah.
some really good ones sometimes. Last night I started not to even set my camera out because it didn't look like it was going to be good, but it just got better and better. Sometimes I set my camera out and I just format the memory card because it's no good. But I have to set it out because sometimes it really gets good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, I want to say good morning to Drone Pilot. He just joined the chat.
Good
Hey,
morning,
Mark.
drone
Hey
pilot.
Peter.
That's
Hey,
my
there.
Mavic Mini up there that I had to take down because the battery ran out.
Okay.
Hey Peter, if I had an accent like yours, my wife would marry me 40 more times.
You reckon? I haven't got an accent. So all you guys have got the
Okay.
accents.
I'm giving the Mavic Mini 2 today from FedEx. This is the Mavic Mini 2 that the Rhode Island Drone Meetup had come together and donated to actually raise money for the South Florida Drone Meetup so that we can give away the Mavic Mini 2, and we have a Mavic SE. Mini SE, we're going to also give away. So we're giving away 2 drones at the South Florida Drone Meetup from Rhode Island. But it's coming in the mail today. And I'm going to tell you, it's going to be a little hard for me to keep it in the box.
Yeah, I understand that.
You know? Like, does anybody have any suggestions on how I can, like, make it look like it's still new when I get to the South Florida Drone
Well,
Meetup? Like,
I'll tell you, I can help you with
Me,
that,
Mark.
Mark. I can help you make it look like it's new. I'll send you mine, and you can fly it.
There you go.
that is the best, man. I do it. I do
I do that. I just need your address. You send me a message, and I'll send you mine. You
I'll
can
send
fly
you a
it.
post box and everything. I'll pay for it.
No, it's fine.
You see what Johnny Drone Flyer says?
No.
He says the process to get on this show is slacking. Rodney, check Mark's application better.
You know what?
Yeah,
Hey,
I've been
did you
wondering
see- did
about
you
that
see-
actually.
Drone Pilot
Did you see
says
the video?
super glue the box.
Ah, nice.
Yep.
Yes. Hey, I was gonna put a rock in it.
Put a rock
And
in
hand
it?
it over.
I don't know what happened. It's supposed to be a drone in there. Yeah.
That's how I got it. Shrink wrap it again, right? Did you see the video with Johnny Dronefly on the motorcycle?
I saw.
I've driven that motorcycle.
Listen, how gorgeous is that top of that head, huh? That's like the most gorgeous head I've ever seen, man. And he's making me feel so confident, like that I'm balding. Like I'm just, yeah.
That's your destiny. You saw your destiny right there in that video.
That's it. You know, that was like the future of Mark from a Johnny Droneflyer perspective.
Well, I only get to be on these Coffee with Rodney every other Saturday because we have a motorcycle ride on the Saturdays in between.
Man, that's amazing. I do they allow tricycles?
Yeah, we'll ride with anybody. We mostly are a Gold Wing group, but we'll let anybody ride with us.
Well, I don't think you understand.
My camera has.
You mean a pedal one? Yeah, you got a pedal there.
My motorcycle has a camera front and rear, and one of the other guys has a motorcycle with cameras front and rear, and so we'll combine them together and do a video of our ride.
I've watched some of those videos. They're pretty fascinating sometimes.
Yeah, and I put my Mini up when we're waiting for people to come. If it's not too windy, I put my Mavic Mini up and watch the people driving up, and I walk around with my phone with a AZ recorder on, and I can hear what everybody's saying, and it looks like I combine that with the drone video later, and it looks like the drone's picking up everybody talking.
Oh.
Works very well.
Cool. What's an A? Oh, I never mind. I know what AZ recorder is. It's an app. Yeah.
Greg, FPV, good morning. Brooklyn chick, good morning.
I was flying the Mavic 3 the other day on Thursday. I don't know if anybody's been experiencing the wind factor in the last couple of days. It's been really windy here in Rhode Island. It's and I went on Thursday. Usually before a big trip, I try to go out and do some wildlife photography, you know, and just kind of relax my mind, get out in the wild and just, you know, go down some trails, and was looking for the snowy owl, but, you know, whatever I ran into. But when I reached the location, it was actually it's a really beautiful location. It's on the beach, and there's like rocks, and the waves are smashing against the rock. And there was some windsurfers out there. Now, I did bring my drone along, but I was like, oh, it's so windy, I'm not going to fly. But I was like, oh, my goodness, man, what a great opportunity to get some really nice shots of some windsurfers, you know. And I threw up the Mavic 3, and let me tell you something, man. I've never been so highly impressed with that drone.
Yeah, it does well in the wind. It bounces around all over the place, but the gimbal stays fixed.
Oh my goodness, man! I'm telling you right now, I might have got maybe 4 wind notifications, warnings, but that's because I got high, about maybe 100 feet up over the windsurfer. But when I was down, when it was like, and I think the winds gust were up to about 42 miles an hour, about 100 feet up.
It will handle 40 mile an hour gusts easy.
Absolutely. I mean, that thing was cutting through, and I'm gonna tell you, I put it in sport mode, and I was blowing by, and this guy was moving.
Yeah.
I mean, watch when you see the video. This guy's moving across that water, just hitting waves and then getting some nice air on it. And I tell you, this thing in sport mode, even without sport mode, this thing was cutting through, moving like unbelievable, man. Now, you know, my stomach was in my mouth a few times, you know, but like, because they make sudden changes. They make sudden changes with the windsurfers, right? You know, the kite will turn around really quick. And so, you know, you want to try to get close, but you don't want to be too close and then hit this thing with the wires, whatever, and then, you know, screw up the drone, whatever, end up in the sink. But I was so impressed, man. I can't believe it.
I'm glad they added the 2x zoom on the 5.1K with that upgrade, because I use that a lot.
Yeah, you could really crop in.
Yeah.
And that's I haven't used it, but I definitely.
Yeah, I use it a lot because I do nearly all my video in 5.1K.
Really?
Unless I'm really doing some tight zoom on something, and it really turns out good.
Does that work in the 5K 50 frames per second?
Yeah, it works
Oh.
running anything in 5K.
that's
It's a digital zoom, but it's a 2x, and you can control it with the wheel on the smart controller. You
Yeah.
can zoom in really easy.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's an incredible drone, and I don't think it's fully. I mean, obviously, it's not fully. There's gonna be some more updates on it. That's gonna like just make it more incredible. You know.
I used to get airplane notifications when airplanes would fly over, but since that last update, I've not gotten a single
I haven't been
airplane.
getting that neither.
No,
Nope.
they need to fix that.
I don't know if I switched it off.
No, I switched it off
Wow.
and on, and somebody said instead of hitting the back arrow, just go outside and do it. Well, I tried that. It still doesn't pick up anything.
Nothing. Still, yeah.
I've even had commercial planes go over that I know are broadcasting, and it doesn't do it.
Yeah. I know.
Hey, Mark.
Yeah, I haven't seen that neither. Yes.
I know since you're a Sony guy, Rodney, may I share a couple pictures?
Absolutely. I was just fixing to ask you if you got any good pictures.
I think you saw the one I did 2 days ago.
One with the.
Ron, did you finally get some good pictures?
Fine.
Hey,
Tom.
hey, Pete, I think Rodney's trying to steer me in his direction with that accent. He's fixing to get them pictures up.
Is it?
Hey, Ron, I like that picture of that eagle you got with the sun behind it where you were snapping real fast pictures. That was a great picture.
Is it sharing right?
Yeah.
No. Oh.
There we go. Let's see.
Oh.
That's the one I got
Oh.
a few weeks ago.
Nice.
This is the one I got like a day ago.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
That is such an awesome picture right there.
That's
Wow.
a beautiful
I like how the
yep,
sun,
that's a
I mean, he was so
beautiful
strongly backlit, but that sun comes
Yeah.
through his
coming
wings.
through the wings. Yeah.
Wow.
Look at that. You know, it's probably a 6-foot
Oh.
span on that one.
There was
Jubilees are big, man.
there was another one here.
That one
I'm-
right there, Ron, the one with the eagle looking at you.
Yeah,
He looks like he's about to kick your butt.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You talking to me?
Hey, that's such a great
This,
I mean that's the country's bird, you know what I mean? And it's
This
just
one
like
here-
the majestic look of that bird. It's just like the fighting eagle, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
this,
Yeah.
this one
That
here, I'm
look is
thinking
just
about.
so majestic.
Do you ever see the people have them, and I've seen them like in office buildings, the 3-panel photos?
Yeah.
This is the one I'm thinking. I got notification to him, but I just like how he's peeking out behind that branch.
Yeah.
Too.
Absolutely.
No way you can see me.
Can you
Yeah.
see me now?
But I was on a website the other day, and I stop share.
Awesome.
And I laid it out on a 3-panel thing. It looks pretty good. I think
I would definitely. Yeah, a nice series right there. Yeah. Nice shots, Ron. Nice shots. Beautiful, man. I
No,
mean,
it's fine.
as many times as you could photograph an eagle, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
You'll never be bored of it. I mean, it's just it's a great creature. You know what I mean?
There was a day not long ago. I was coming home from work, and like I don't see many on the new route that I take to work. But as soon as I hit the Wyoming line, that one day, it gets about a half hour to 45. That's about 45 minutes from once I hit the Wyoming line till I get to home. And I saw 14 eagles in 45 minutes.
Wow.
Oh yeah. There's so many. So here's the progression of the eagles right now, because I have them all over me. I mean, they're right over here. They fly over my house and everything. In the last 10 years, this, obviously we're like they're fornicating, guys.
Uh-oh. We can't have that on this show.
No. So, I mean, there's so many juveniles. You think about every single year that they're having like at least 2 babies. And there's just been so many sightings. They're just all over the place. And it's great, that they made this great comeback, you know what I mean? And that they've been protected. And, so there's so many eagles around where I'm at. I mean, I could drive like 15 minutes away each direction and find eagles, you know what I mean? So
Yep.
it's amazing. They're a beautiful bird, man. And when
Hey,
you see, and if they fly over you, you know it.
Hey, I want to say to Chris Jackson, have a great day, brother. Thank you for being in the chat, and we'll see you soon.
1 Adam 12. That's what I call him now, Rodney.
1 Adam 12, yeah. And Squad 51.
Yeah.
Squad 151 right there.
Mhm.
And 1 Adam 12 is Chris Jackson.
Yeah.
1 out of 12. 1 out of 12.
Hey,
Rodney.
I was in a patient's room about a month ago, and we're doing our thing and getting ready, and they had their TV on. Well, they had it on TV Land, you know, the TV station, TV Land. Well, guess what was on? 1 Adam 12, and I just started to laugh, and the one nurse and my partner, they're looking at me going, "What's funny?" And I'm like, it's a long story.
Who's John? Who's Punch?
No, that's Chips.
Chips. Oh, that's Chips.
Chips.
That's right.
Curtis Stark, good
I'm
morning.
all over the place. All right, I'm getting out of TV Land right now.
Sunrise Water Media, Chris for the K. Good morning,
Hey,
brother.
Chris.
Hey, Chris.
Guys, if you haven't seen his last video from the spin up, you got to go see it.
Guilty. I saw the title, but I haven't watched it yet. I'm sorry, Chris.
It is one of his best.
Well, that's got to be good because Chris does some amazing video.
He does some really good stuff. Yes, sir. In fact,
I'm going to check that out.
I'm going to put the link in the, if I can find it real quick.
And after you do that, Rodney, could you give me an update on, like, I mean, I know that you got your Phantom back. Can you kind of
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
talk about that a little bit?
Give me a second, guys.
Hello, Angela. Lost Girl Adventures.
Angela, good
Angela.
morning.
Welsh Rob, did we say hello to Welsh Rob? Hello, Welsh Rob.
You know what, Chris? Why don't you put the link to your video in the chat? It's probably best if you do it. You can get to it right. Well, you know what? Hang on. I know. Yeah, he does a good job on all his videos, but this one was really good.
There's always comedy in them too. You makes you laugh.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You know,
He has a sense of humor.
he has a good sense of humor. He's a good editor. He does his own music. I mean, the guy is.
Yeah, but other than that, he's a pretty good guy.
Yeah, other than that.
Yeah. I hate him.
Oh, now I'm having a problem finding it. Wait a minute. Yep, found it.
I'm surprised, Dennis. I'm surprised. Never thought I'd hear something like that coming from you, Dennis.
Tom Lehrer back in the.
Maybe you would love to hate him. All right.
Yeah, maybe that's it. Yeah.
All
No,
right,
I don't
so-
hate anybody.
It looks like Curtis Stark got the link in there too. Before I did.
Oh, hey, Curtis.
It's in there twice.
Good.
Tom Lehrer is a musical comedian from back in the 60s, and he put out an album, and he said, there are some people who don't love their fellow human beings, and I hate people like that.
Oh,
I'm gonna have to watch that so I can hate him too.
he's good. He's good.
Awesome.
It's good to see a young person like that that's so talented put his skills to good use. It really is.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And you want to see growth. You don't want to see people growing, and you want to see people being inspired and growing and learning more, and just so that we can have something to look forward to, being like potential. Like to rise.
Right.
To build you up. Just to keep opening your mind to create. So
I'll be right
yes, sir.
back.
All right.
Okay, Dean.
Dean. So here you go.
Look at that. Look at that. Look at that beauty, huh?
It is brand spanking new almost.
They sent you a new one,
yeah.
huh? Pretty good.
I don't know if it's a new one or just.
No, I don't
I'm
think so.
joking.
You know
I'm
what
joking. It wouldn't be a new one.
But
No.
I tell
But
you what.
So I've never studied one of these. What's that gray thing on top, Rodney?
This thing?
That's
Yeah.
Firehouse.
That's a
Oh, okay. It's not gray. I got you. Yeah, I recognize it now. Yeah.
Yeah, I got one on top, and then I got one right here.
Yep.
If you notice this purple thing here, it was made for me by a guy named Dennis Lovelady.
Oh wow!
I remember him. Yeah.
You remember him, Peter?
Yeah, barely. Yep.
Don't like him either.
Rob, I'll tell you, like, I've been dealing with Rob for a long time from Thunderdromes, and he's just got a really good company. I mean, like what he does and like how he sends things back and how, I mean, he's got a lot of work, and I don't know how long it took for you to get yours back, Rodney. But like,
this is how he sent it back.
Wow, nice.
And wait a minute, did you send it to him like that?
No.
Yeah. See, there you go. There you go, man. I mean, he's great, man. He's really good. I mean, I won't deal with nobody else. He's better than.
I will definitely deal with him again in the future too.
Absolutely. Yep. Yep.
Well,
He's good.
Good.
And he's a personable person. Like, he's not somebody, that's got this bad attitude or whatever. And I tell you, listen, I won't mention the name of the company, but a while back, when I started flying and I dealt with a local drone shop here that does retail, and they fix drones. And I was dealing with it for a while, but their attitudes, their character was just crappy. And as soon as I was able to break off from them and find, Rob and, other people that were doing things, I never gave them business again, really, for certain stuff that they did that I just was not pleased with. You know what I mean? So I don't mind sending stuff out to Georgia where he's at. Like, he's just, see, even Tom Pepin TV, Thunder Drones does all my repairs. Yep, that's right.
If you want to eat,
they're good. He's good.
You got to
Morning,
try.
Adrian Mateo Drones.
Hey, Adrian.
Hey, Adrian.
Yeah. Hi, Adrian.
So yeah, and it flew quite well this morning. Of course, I mean, I really didn't fly it anywhere, but it hovered nicely.
I'm trying to grab that drone. I figured I'd show you the propellers, but let's have it fly in.
Wow.
Wow, that's huge. Yeah,
what is that thing?
Remember you showed that one time.
What is that thing?
That
looks like a bumblebee. Dragonfly.
Looks like a giant insect. Yeah.
That looks like a flying lobster.
Somebody said it looked like a dragonfly, and it does.
Yeah.
It does. Yeah.
So you want to see the camera?
Yeah.
Yep.
What is that thing?
I'll tell you in a minute, Dennis. Look at how big that camera is.
Wow.
Isn't that incredible? Look at it. It's huge. 17 times zoom, 4K. This thing flies for 50 minutes.
You said for 50 minutes?
Is that
50.
7x
50 minutes.
optical zoom?
Yeah.
Wow.
So there's only 12 of these made in the whole world. Nobody in this country, I think, has one except for me. It's from Poland, and it was made about a little over 5 years ago, maybe 6 now, going on 6.
Really?
Yeah. And so what it did was, it was designed for the Poland railroad, and it did missions for surveillance because of people who were robbing cargo from the railroads.
Oh
So
my
they had
goodness.
12 of these take off and then fly for 50 minutes, come back, and then another one will go out and they do their runs. That's about really all I can tell you because there's not a lot of information out there. Like not even YouTube. There's maybe one video out there explaining all that stuff, and it shows what it did and how it, seeing guys running from the railroad and all that. But I couldn't even get in contact with Drone House, which is Drone House Group, which is the ones that designed it. So if you can see that. But yeah, and it's all carbon fiber. Everything is all carbon fiber.
Wow.
Yeah, I see you're holding that rather easily with one hand, one arm. So
I could probably hold it up. Look at that. Yeah, see. Look at that motor.
My
on that
goodness
thing.
gracious.
Incredible. It's just huge, yeah.
So does it fly well?
I don't know, Dennis.
Okay.
I haven't flown it yet because the fact is that I don't have the controller. So here's the case with that. I haven't really dug deep into, if I can get it to fly. And I know that I can get it to fly because open source, I could, get somebody. I don't know all the technical stuff about that stuff. You know what I mean? I'm just a filmmaker. I'm not all
I got you. Yeah.
When it comes to the engineering and all this and that. But from what I said, I don't have a battery for it, but I can use pretty much any of the batteries, I think, like that, like maybe even the ones that they use in RC cars or whatever. I don't know the technical stuff, like I said. But I think it's open source, and so somebody that knows about it probably can get it to fly. I got props, I got the camera, and I would probably just need battery and controller that can connect to it. And so eventually I will try to find somebody that I can trust with it.
Right, I understand. So what are the length of the props on that?
16.5.
Hey, I want to say good morning to David Lorenzo. He just joined the chat.
So it's from my fingertips all the way up to my forearm. Let me see if I can.
My goodness gracious.
That's huge.
And my wife tells me I got long arms. She says I'm gonna rain sometimes. So
that's enough information about that.
Doesn't Dan Drone Worship deal with a lot of that open source stuff?
He does.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
Do you know how to get a hold of Dan, Mark?
I don't. Right now this is gonna be just a trophy, something that I just can keep, and if I could get it to fly, I'd probably only fly it one time just to get it on video of it flying, and it would just stay, hanging out with me, being that there's only 12 made, I would, not to try to, I wouldn't want to really send it out to anybody. It's, such a big drone. I mean, the case that it comes in, I could fit in it easily. I mean, that doesn't say much. That doesn't say much because I'm not a big guy. So.
Well, Dan, I'm not suggesting you send it to him at all, but Dan is very, very, very helpful when it comes to people having unusual issues or questions about open source drones and so on.
Really?
I mean,
He's just a lot of battery
he's a very helpful guy, and I found him here on Facebook. I'll send you his link.
Please do. Thank you so much. I appreciate
Sure.
that. I would love to get this. See it fly. I mean, I think a lot of people out there would love to see it fly because it'll be pretty cool. Even to just get some video on it. So, yeah. even if the camera's not attached, because it's gonna take some work to really get it, to fly and maybe the camera working. But I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah.
It's pretty
Great.
fun. It's a fun looking drone.
That camera, though, my goodness gracious. 7 times zoom, 4K optical.
Well, I think one of the only reasons why I want to get to fly, because I think it could lift me. And if it can lift me,
Well, okay. Let's remember the karma and carry a parachute. All right. So.
Dennis, wait, hold on, Dennis. Let me finish. So if it can lift me, right? For
Right.
10 minutes, and I can put a battery in every like along the way, all the way to Johnny Drumflyer's house.
Yeah.
I think then maybe I can get some crawfish.
There you go.
I'm gonna fly down and get some crawfish. Hopefully Johnny's in the chat right now.
Might be easy
Yes.
just to get him to send you some.
Well, he said he's gonna bring some down to the South Florida drone meeting.
Okay.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, I had a result to go to a all-you-can-eat Chinese restaurant. They have some crawfish there. It wasn't too bad. I mean, my nose was running and my eyes were watering because it was nice and spicy. But there's nothing like Louisiana crawfish,
no.
right?
No.
Right?
Where do they get the crawfish from? Are they what, in lakes or rivers, or where do they
Some
catch
rivers,
them?
I believe. Yeah, rivers.
Okay.
Rivers. Crawfish.
Freshwater
You can
rivers.
find crawfish in rivers, streams, like little creeks. When I was a kid, we used to go catch crawfish for fish bait from this little stream. It's just a little bitty thing, but man, they were everywhere.
Yeah.
Of course,
Because
that was in Oklahoma. So
Because we've got a freshwater crustacean similar thing here. They call it a yabby, Y-A-B-B-Y, and they're found in just about every farmer's dam around Australia. You'll find those. Yeah. We used to go down to a local lake when we were kids and just take down some bit of string and tie a lump of meat on the end of it. You throw it in the water for 5 minutes, and then gradually just pull it out, and there'd be a couple of them hanging on the end of it, and you just catch them in the net. Yeah.
I used to catch them by hand.
Yeah.
Those little pinchers, if they catch you, they don't normally hurt, but if they catch you the right way, they can.
They can hurt, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the ones here grow to between about 4 to 8 inches long, so they're reasonable size.
Adrian
Mateo Drone.
Adrian.
Who's in the house? Look who's in the house.
Good morning, Rodney, Dean, Dennis, Peter, Mark Fisher, Adrian Mateo
Wait a
Drone.
minute. No, stop right there. Wait.
He
Adrian,
means
stop.
good morning, everyone but Ron. That's what he
Good
means.
morning, everyone but Ron.
No, wait a minute, Adrian, okay? Why do you say Ron, Peter, Dennis, Dean, Rodney, and then Mark Fisher? Why am I not last name gonna be like last name? Why?
EM Drone 1. I'm sorry. I apologize.
Okay, all right. Thank you. All right.
Now, I'd rather speak to the 3Ders, but not Ron. How you doing, Mike? Michael Jackson, and Joe Jackson, but I'm not talking to Ron, no.
Why is that, Adrian?
Because he was supposed to call me back Wednesday. Today is Saturday.
Man,
Oh.
And I called you last night, but somebody was tired and sleeping. Wow.
Oh, so now the truth is coming out.
But see, the thing is, Rodney, is that he's treating me like I am his side chick, and I'm not a side chick. I'm grown.
Well, you better not be his side chick. I hear your mind.
Okay, good being here.
I never thought I'd see people fighting over Adrian, but there you go.
The laundry's being washed today. It's Saturday. Everybody's taking baths and showers, and laundry's getting done. House cleaning.
And he's got that ugly hat on again. It's like two Band-Aids having sex.
J.D. Jackson Canuck is first again.
Wait, see, that's you know what that is, Ron, right? There's a logo there that he can't, obviously he has to, how they blur out the logos on TV and stuff. This is Hollywood, man.
I thought it was an X like on a treasure map, so that you can locate his brain.
Can you see it?
Just a tiny little spot.
Oh,
What is that? Their camera.
That's a Luminix.
Oh.
Ron, hey, Ron, throw him out of here.
Yeah.
It's not a Sony. It's not a Sony.
Mark, I tried to set him straight a few weeks ago.
No. Bring it back.
Which model is that, Adrian?
This one is the Lumix, Panasonic Lumix G85.
I've got one of those.
Is that what's behind you?
This was behind me, right?
No, that's a Canon, the one on the tripod.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So
I've got a G85.
So Peter, how you like that one? Because I've been seeing a lot of stuff about it.
I haven't used mine for a long time. I bought it probably 2 years, 18 months ago, and I've only taken probably maybe 20 or 30 photos and a couple of videos with it, but it seems to work well.
Hey, Newfound Drone Productions, welcome to the chat and good morning.
What's the specs on that, Adrian? Or
how you doing, Jetty? It's Flying Canic. Say that again.
It's a micro 4/3 camera, so
yeah, micro 4/3 camera.
Yeah. That camera is?
Yes.
Oh wow.
Wow.
Yeah, I've just got the standard or one of the standard lenses, the 12 to 60 millimeter.
Exactly.
Zoom
yeah.
at the.
Yeah.
Takes good photos and video, especially video.
What's the megapixel? Yeah. What is the video? What
goes up to 4K 30, I think. 4K 30.
Yeah, 4K 30 60.
Yeah.
60 frames per second.
Oh, 4K at 60?
Yeah.
Have a great day, Chris.
Won't do 4K 60, I think. I think 4K 30 is the maximum.
I'm sorry, 4K 30. I'm for video.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
4K 30. Yeah.
How you doing, David?
What's the price on that?
That one, I actually caught it at $697 on Amazon.
Oh man.
Okay. I think I paid around about 900 Australian dollars for it when I got mine.
And Best Buy, they wanted more. And, it came straight from Adorama, but it was being sold through Amazon.
Yeah.
But on the Adorama website, they wanted more. When I got it through Amazon, it was less.
What are you gonna do with it, Adrian? Is it more for photo or for video?
It's gonna be for both.
For both.
Yeah.
And what's the megapixels on it?
16. Am I right, Peter? 16 megapixels.
Around about that, yeah. I think it's somewhere around there. I'm not too sure the exact figure.
Let me look at the box real quick.
In fact, I charged the battery up on mine the other day. I might sort of take it out in the next couple of days and give it a try.
Megapixel.
Yeah, that's a good.
And this is my first one. I've never owned one of these, so I never owned a camera.
Is that mirrorless? That's not mirrorless.
Mirrorless camera, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, it is a mirrorless camera. Wow, not bad. You did good by yourself, Adrian.
Thank you for being quiet, Ron. Thank you. Appreciate it.
I think he's stunned.
Hey, Ron, well, I'm only saying that because he's here.
Yeah. Try to give him good advice.
Guys, I'm going to have to cut out. Thank you for having me
See
on.
Okay.
You're
See
welcome,
you, Dean.
Bye, Dean.
Yeah.
Hey, Dean,
Have a
take
great
it
day,
easy,
my friend.
Well, the one you wanted me to get, Ron, it was double the price.
Yeah.
I know.
It was a Sony, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, something like that.
What was it?
RX10. That's like that Eagle the other day. There was actually only 3 pictures I really liked, but I shot about 70 pictures in about 3.5, 4 seconds.
Yeah.
Wow. I've seen that Sony. The way that thing takes photographs is amazing.
What was that one, Ron? What Sony?
It's the RX10 Mark IV. If you remember Jim,
Wow.
Mr. Graphic, I haven't seen him in a while.
Yeah.
He's the one that turned me on to it. He had the Mark III. And
Jim Wallace, wasn't it?
He used to have a live stream about every other day. I
Jim
think
Wallace.
a lot of graphic works for Ken Herron too. But we talked for several days, and I'm like, that's it. I'm pulling the trigger. and I have not been disappointed at all. Not at
No.
all.
No.
Good morning,
No,
John
Sony.
Benefot.
Sony is just incredible, man. I listen. I can't.
Hey, Mark,
Hold on,
how is have you ever dealt with Sony? I was thinking about sending it in and just having it given a general cleanup, look over. How are they with? I mean, there's really nothing wrong, but have you ever dealt with them with something like that?
Get into another conversation. Let me go. I'm gonna show you something. I'm gonna go grab with a couple of my cameras and whatever. But I'm gonna bring some cleaning tools so I could just show you. Is that cool? Yeah.
Yeah.
Just give me a few minutes.
Hey, Ron, JDS says he's asking you. He says you look rough this morning, bro. Were you drinking last night with the girlfriend while eating my pizza?
Yeah. No, I'm just my work is really screwing up my sleep. I've been up since 2 a.m.
Oh
wow.
Just last rotation, we were just up and down, up and down, up and down. My body didn't want to sleep.
And then he want to call me with some crap, Ronnie. He didn't tell you that point. He didn't tell you that part.
What is it with you, Adrian?
Adrian, I'm going to call you tomorrow. No.
Adrian, you know better than to come onto my channel and start causing drama.
Right here. I put the hand this way. It's supposed to be right here. I'm sorry.
Actually, his name is Adrian Mateo Drama. He should change his channel name to Adrian Mateo Drama.
Adrian Mateo Drama. That's a good name.
Oh.
Yeah.
You brought him back. That's no good.
Dennis Lovelady, I thought you were supposed to be my friend.
I was supposed to be your friend. That's
Ronnie,
right.
don't you change the name, Ronnie. I see you clicking. Doggone it.
Oh my God. I just came into a good one. Supposed to be my friend. So
there you go, guys. Adrian Mateo Drama.
Good morning, Harley. Good morning, Ray. Harley FPV. How you doing, buddy?
Here's a few of my cameras.
Oh wow. That's a few, huh?
More. These are all the 7s. These are 7.3, 7R3, 7S3. I got another 7S3 and another 7.3. So I got 5 all together. And then a whole bunch of lenses. But Ron, I want to show you something. So I'll try to send you the links. See this here? It's just like a little swab, right?
Yeah.
You can get some. I couldn't find it, but just open the camera.
All right. There's one problem with that.
Did it sensor in there?
My lens is non-removable.
Okay. Oh, I see. So Adrian, your lens is not removable neither?
Yes, it is.
Oh, it is. Okay.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, it's not removable. Did you ever hear this thing? Listen to this thing.
Wait a
how
minute.
fast it shoots.
Did you take the photo on that?
Yeah. Listen to how
the
fast it shoots. Oop, that's
Oh
medium.
yeah. And you took the photo of that eagle on that?
Yeah.
How close was this eagle? Pretty close.
No.
What's the zoom on that?
24 to 600, and it shoots from f2.8 to f4 out at 600.
Oh my
Focus
God!
factor is 0.03 seconds.
Hey, I want to say good morning to Phantom Hodges Drones and Arco Drone Solutions. Good morning, boys. Glad you can join the chat.
Good morning, everyone. And did you say hello to Mela?
I did.
Okay, I missed that. Sorry.
Well, I had to sneak it in there between Mark's conversation with Mark.
And I just now saw the message from Welsh Rob. Yes, you did send me an email. I have it right here. Starts out, I hope you're well. So I'll read that soon.
So Adrian, you might want to get a little. So as far as that, Ron, I would send it in. It needs a cleaning. How long have you had it? Are you seeing anything?
2 years, 2+ years.
Are you seeing anything inside the body there? Are you?
No. I haven't had an issue, but I'm just wondering is it good every once in a while just to, I send my binoculars in.
I would just clean the front of the lens. Like most of the time, those bodies are like really sealed. You know what I mean? They're like dust sealed and all that. Especially when it's like a lens that can't be removed. As far as Adrian, I'd get a little like kit, like I said, and it's mirrorless, so you can kind of clean take the lens off and clean it with that swab.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
I actually got that kit that you have in your hand, Mark Fish. I got one of those.
Okay, good. Another thing is, Adrian, real quick. Whenever you
see, mine is right here. Look.
Okay. Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah. Listen. Whenever you remove your lens, okay.
Yeah.
Listen. When you take your lens off, as soon as you take the lens off, keep your camera down.
Oh, I didn't do that last night. Okay.
All right. Don't ever tilt it up like this. Particles fall down into your lens. So always remove it and keep your camera down and keep your lens down with it. All right. Don't ever keep them up. All right. And when you put your lens back on, keep it down like this. All right, so no particles get in there. You can always blow it out with that blower, so no particles get inside.
Good morning, Drones 863. How you doing, Justin?
Hey, Justin, how you doing?
You can also put the caps on the lens too if you're going to leave them off for a while. Put the body cap on the back of the lens cap on too.
Yep, and that's why I keep this with the because there's no lens on there right now.
Yeah, so that's what I did to mine when I took the lens. I put the cap right back on it.
Yeah. There you go. But just keep it down like that, and you'll be good.
Now, I also like this one because the screen is actually touch screen, so that's
good. Yeah,
pretty nice.
Yeah, it's good.
Now, Peter, since you have one, when it comes to the flash, how can I have the flash to, especially like if I want to take some pictures when it's getting kind of dark? How can I make the flash just go off every time? Is there like an on and off switch on it, or?
I'm not sure. I forget now. As I said, I haven't used mine for probably 18 months or so. I wouldn't. It's only a pretty weak flash on those anyway. I wouldn't only use it for short, things that are pretty close to you.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Mark.
What kind of nighttime shots were you thinking?
I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm still kind of experimenting. I mean,
not of people, right? Maybe a landscape.
Yeah. I mean, like a landscape. Maybe take pictures of the drone. I don't know. Maybe the moon. You know what I mean, or stuff like that.
So, with the moon, you're gonna want a tripod, and then you're gonna have to learn your settings, because nighttime shots are like it's called long exposure. So you won't even need a flash. No. What you need to do is your shutter speed and your ISO need to be at a long exposure type of shot, like 3 seconds or 5 seconds, and then it grabs all the light. It keeps the iris open for a long time so that it grabs all the light and it'll give you amazing shots. So we could talk about that another time, maybe personally about doing nighttime shots, long exposure stuff. But it's fun.
I send you an email, or I think I sent you a message through Facebook. You were supposed to get in touch with me again, but you never did, buddy.
Well, because I'm like Ron.
Oh, that's the excuse. Okay, I got it. Okay.
Hey, Mark, Drone 863, Justin says he usually uses a bleach and beach sand mix for his lenses.
Mark graduated from the I'll Call You Wednesday School of Lockwood School.
You better be lucky. You better be lucky we're in the Rodney show, because I was about to light your up right now.
Hey, that beach sand and bleach lens cleaner, yeah, that's definitely nice when you want to do one of those old photos. The scratch look. Scratch fever. Scratch look. Cat fever. Where'd Dennis go? The guy must be here.
It must be. It's 9:03. He said the guy was supposed to come around. Oh, there he is.
No, I'm
Oh,
still
there.
here. I just taking care of something personal here.
Uh,
So I'll be back.
We
Another,
want to know that. Oh, he's going on.
another thing, Mark, with this one here, I can actually make like my little intro, you know what I mean, video. Heck, you know, get the tripod ready because I mean, I got a couple of tripods that I could use. So again, I mean, first camera, trying to learn, you know, my settings, you know, photos, pictures without Ron's help.
So that's mirrorless. That might have in-body stabilization. Do you know that?
Yes,
Do you
it
know
does.
that's-
It does, yeah.
It does.
We're
Which
gonna
I,
Mark,
which
we're
I
gonna
need to-
talk him into getting a fluid head.
which I need to learn how to
Yeah.
set that up because that way my picture don't be all, you know, wonky because they will stabilize. You know what I mean? The video. I need to learn how to do all of that.
Yeah, well, you know, run and gun is good, and what you might want to do is get a cage for that. So go on Amazon and buy a cage, and then you can start getting little accessories. And I'm sorry, Adrian, I will get in touch with you and just show you certain things that you can get for run and gun, which makes it a little bit more heavier. When a camera is heavier, it's more stable. And when you can have grips and stuff like that, without having a gimbal. But I would look into maybe getting a gimbal for it. You know what I mean? If you really want that stabilization, with the in-body stabilization and the gimbal, you're gonna get some nice, really clean, stable shots. You know what I mean? For video,
Yeah,
unless you have it on a tripod, and you know. So
one of the negative things with that G85 is that the autofocus isn't all that good on those. It works
Oh, the
okay, but it
autofocus.
isn't as good as, you know, some others. It isn't as fast as some other cameras.
and once he probably gets like a nice prime lens, the autofocus might work a little bit better. Sometimes the prime lenses are really good at autofocus. You know what I mean? It all depends on what you're putting on there. And of course, the money you spend, the better quality. You know, but you'll do all right.
A lot of people were saying when they do like a little comparison, Peter, that the Lumix is pretty good. However, when it comes to the autofocus, they were talking about the Canon does a lot better for the autofocus. That's what they were saying.
No, Sony.
Mm-hmm.
Don't get Ron started, please, because I'm still not.
Sony's got an incredible, especially
Don't
on
get
the
Ron started,
7S3.
Mark, please, because I'm not talking to him still.
Ron, what did you do, man? I mean, all this over just a phone call?
Yes, he promised me he gonna call me.
I mean, I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to Ron.
Yeah, he's not
Hey, listen,
Quiet.
Mr. Ugly Hat Wearer.
I wouldn't mess with Ron. Look at his backup.
Yeah.
Yeah.
These guys knocked off. What could happen to them?
He's got the guys in the back room. They're all like, "What?
Let's see.
What?"
Actually, you know, this would be more symmetrical if there was another head between Matthew and who's Matthew's neighbor there?
Wait. They're saying the back. They're in the back going, "I dare you. I dare you."
Yeah, me with the Rodney Bell hat on over here. I dare you.
Matthew's cool because he's got a Rodney Bell hat.
That's
Oh,
right.
is that a Rodney Bell hat in the back?
Yeah, he does.
I noticed that.
Hey,
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, it was only a week ago that he was feeding those guys corn out the front of the house.
Yeah.
That's like a dare posse, yo.
But you notice this, even a Matthew Bell hat, or sorry, even a Rodney Bell hat didn't save Matthew.
No.
You know, Ron, you can start like a band, yo.
hey,
You can be like
Mark
Ron
Fisher.
and the Daredevils.
There you go. I was just about to tell him that, Ronnie, thank you, that he asked you a question.
But here,
Who asked who a question?
but all seriousness,
Aerial
Adrian,
photography asked you a question, Mark Fisher.
Or you asked me a question?
Yeah.
$10 a question. $10 an answer, I should say. Now, what was the question? I didn't get to see it.
He said, Mark, what do you think about the mechanical hydraulic gimbals? Copper State Aerial asked you.
Hydraulic, mechanical gimbals? Okay. Lost me. Hydraulic, mechanical gimbals.
For a DJI Osmo Action Cam.
oh, you're looking stuff like
DJI
that. You're looking
Osmo.
at $300-400 for one of those gimbals minimum.
So I have, all right. So as far as my gimbal arsenal, I have a lot of gimbals. And I have all different types. So here's one. And this is one of the older type of gimbals. This is more of a, this is a steady cam. Oh, I did it again, guys. Give me a second. All right, I'm back. So this here, right here, is a nice setup, but it's and it's weighted, so you got to put weights on here. So this is like a steady cam, and some people that are in the film world, and this one's dusty because I don't use it, and I spent some money on it. But this right here, and all this also could connect to a. I mean, I have to do a big thing, like a big review on all this stuff, but I got this vest that goes on that has a big arm, and it connects right in here. So that vest is a 3-axis, and this is another axis, so you have 5-axis gimbal stabilization. But some people just don't like it, you know what I mean? Because it's not a mechanical, and this is probably what they're talking about. But as far as mechanical gimbals, I have the Xeon Crane 3S. I have the Xeon Crane 3 Master Lab package, whatever. So that's 2 different gimbals. And then I have the Ronin S2, the RS2, and then I have the Ronin SC. So I have multiple different gimbals.
No, I'd never heard of the SC.
You see the one that you said that you were just showing us right now, that it has a lot of dust on it and you don't use it? You can always donate it to Adrian Mateo Drama. You can send it to me if you know you. I'm just saying. Because Ron is not taking care of me no more.
Well, yes, I'm trying to here. Here, Adrian. Here's a.
I'm looking for Adrian. Where's he go? Where'd he go?
Right here, present. Ron, I'm talking to Mark Fisher right now, sir.
Wait. Hold on. That thing came out of my headphones again. Just
I wanted to show you this, Adrian.
I'll talk to you. I'll talk to you soon, Adrian.
You need to get yourself a fluid tripod head. This, if you look at this footage here, this enables you to get super smooth sliding footage like this with your camera. Even like this one here is, scanning this landscape here. But that allows you to, where's the stop share? Oh, there we go. Okay. And you're looking at under $100, really, about $100.
Yeah, I was going to say that thing was not very expensive at all. It works great. I want one of those, Ron.
Yeah, they're nice.
Yeah, there's a lot, man. I mean,
if you're doing any walking or moving yourself, you're going to want a gimbal.
Yeah,
you're looking at some money.
Yeah,
on that for sure.
There's so much, and I've been.
Curtis said he's your bank.
I think I've been buying for years, man, and like, there's so much to learn. Like last night's shoot was so like, I had to show up at least an hour and a half before the shoot, and I still wasn't even ready when everybody got there with all the stuff to set up. Of course, it'd be a lot easier if I had a crew, but my company's not there yet. So hopefully I'll get there and I'll have a crew, and but it's a lot. It's a lot of stuff, man. I got drawers and drawers full of like wires and like just all kind of stuff.
Hey, Tom Pippin TV, you have a great day, my friend. And Flying Flynn Media, you have a good day as well.
Look who's been paying attention to the chat, Mr. Rodney Bell.
See you, Flynn. See you, Tom.
Adrian, you know what? You're an instigator, though.
He is an instigator.
That.
Yeah.
An instigator.
Hence the name Adrian Mateo Drama.
Yeah.
No wonder why you and Rodney have drama.
Because I learned from Rodney. I told you, Rodney taught me. He's a good teacher.
Wait, do you got like a Floyd, like a Floyd? Yeah, look at this. Look at Floyd Mayweather. Look at Mayweather.
But see, except I'm not the money team. I'm the no money team.
Hey, I seen a video of Floyd Mayweather giving little kids like $100 bills, and everybody was dissing him. They were like, "You got so much money, you're giving away $100 bills to these kids." Okay, come on.
But see, he don't have to give him anything. That's the thing.
Yeah, exactly.
So
People can
anyway,
exactly.
Ron, no, I'm not talking to Ron. I'm sorry. I'm going back to Mark Fisher. I'm not talking to you.
He's talking right over you, Ron.
Listen, I see where my future's going, Ron. Don't worry. Because if I don't send him this thing or anything or don't call him,
Oh, yeah, your name's Mud.
Next live feed. Yeah.
You'll be smashed all over somebody.
You're gonna be like, I'm not talking to Mark Fisher anymore. I'm talking to Dennis.
Fisher, if you don't get in contact with me about this camera, then I'm gonna put you on blast too. So be ready.
Well, you know what? It's gonna be tough getting in that circle, bro. When you don't buy a Sony, man, we're like that offends us, man.
Yeah.
And rightly so, I think.
I could have set you up with a nice hookup too, man. I'm selling a 7.3, a Sony 7.3, A7 III, with a gimbal, with a monitor, like everything that you need to do production for $2,400.
Good morning, David.
That sounds like a good deal, but I don't know anything about the Sony A7 III.
It's a
good camera.
Isn't that Sony's top of the line?
Yeah.
See,
A7 III is a good in between. It's 24 megapixels. It shoots like incredible video. It's a great camera, and the fact that this camera was mostly used for video, there's not a high shutter count.
There's not a what?
Doesn't have a high shutter count, so not a lot of snaps, not a lot of shutter count, you know. So it's like it's in pristine condition. It's actually one of the cameras that I showed, and that comes along with a 50 millimeter lens, 1.8. Like I said, it's the gimbal that you can, and it has 2 batteries and all the bells and whistles, and a touchscreen monitor that comes off the side of it, and all everything you need to do production. $2,400. And the condition is like perfect.
Except when you say
the drool's not showing, right?
Yeah.
Except my picture, when you said 2,400, it kind of took on my Tourette syndrome. I didn't hear you. I just went from one end to the other one.
Yeah, it wasn't free. It wasn't free, so Adrian can't hear you.
Yeah.
Talk about selective hearing.
Sorry about that plug, Rodney. I didn't want to make this into a selling live show here.
One thing I do need to get pretty good at doing is just putting the lens on and taking it off. I'm kind of scared I'm going to break something.
Just line up the dots.
That's it. Yeah.
Ron, I'm sorry. You talking to me, Ron?
Well, I'll say again.
I'm sorry, you talking to me because I didn't hear you, huh?
Yeah, I'm talking to you.
I still can't hear you. What, huh?
Wow, he was being nice, yo.
Yeah, I think you need to put him in timeout again, Rodney.
Roger that.
Whoa, Rodney, you're fast with it too, man.
Oh yeah,
I was gonna say Rodney's reaction time is slipping a little bit. It took him several microseconds to do that.
It's like Adrian the Ghost, man.
How many lenses have you got, Adrian?
There you go. I got one. Peter, I was gonna buy the one that came with a little combo where it came with the. I think it came with a 1260, and then another one like 1545 lens, and then it came with a couple of more stuff, but it said it only had one left. So when I try to get it, somebody already got it. So I guess it was
yeah, because I was going to say, if you've only got one lens, there isn't any need to take it off. You can just leave it on there. You only got the one lens.
I gotta buy me a bag that way I could just get rid of this box. I literally just got it yesterday.
They're gonna start calling you Adrian the Unfriendly Ghost. How you disappeared was like that, like Rodney. Perfect. Yeah, get yourself. I mean, you can actually. Do you got a camera bag or bag for any of your drones? Maybe you can rearrange your drone bag and.
That's what I was thinking. But see, at least Mark is good for something. Ron wouldn't even tell me that. See, Mark, thank you, appreciate it. Thank you, Mark.
See, this is what I was talking about. All the drama, like in the beginning of the show when I was talking about Rodney. Thank you.
He doesn't know yet.
He's probably still talking.
What'd you say, Adrian?
Did you say something?
So, hey, Mark, I even went ahead and got me 2 extra batteries and a little charger that will charge both batteries at the same time.
I can't stop laughing, Rodney. That's too bad.
You better stop before you burn your mouth. Rodney, put my name the way it's supposed to be, sir. I'm not a drama queen.
I can't.
When did this change?
Yeah, I mean, I still see you as the drama queen.
Well, it should be Adriana Mateo drama.
You know, you're absolutely right, Ron.
This is not a drone live show. This is a comedy show.
Peter, one thing I like about this one, Peter, is the viewfinder. It works pretty good.
Yeah, it does. Yep.
Now, does that viewfinder have eye correction?
Yeah.
It
does. Yeah.
Adrian, I'm not going to tell you what that is.
Hey, I'm still learning, so if you do, you're gonna lose me.
So, in your your viewfinder, in the eye viewfinder, you can correct it. There should be a little dial on the side of that.
I think it's just on the left-hand side of the. Just
right
on the left-hand side.
Yeah, you can correct it to the optics of your eye. Yeah, you can correct it to the optics of your eye. So if you need glasses.
Good morning to RC Dude FPV UK. Good morning, my friend. How you doing, Mike?
Hey, RC Dude.
You don't want to take pictures that are not in focus. That'll help you to see, because it's mirrorless. So whatever you're seeing in the viewfinder, that's what you'll capture.
So does that have a manual focus?
It does, yeah. Yep.
Yes, absolutely.
It does, and it has an automatic focus too.
Yeah, and you could probably play with that. You could probably get, you could change the way it focuses, I'm sure, in your menu. And then, I don't know, on the side of your lens, you might have some dials there too. Some.
This one here and that one right here.
Yeah. Yeah, but is there no like switches or anything like that?
No switches. You just have to just follow your own self.
Just
hey, Ronnie,
zoom and focus. Yeah, bring.
Hey, Ronnie. David Thompson asked you what time is your sunrise now.
Yeah, I'm answering him as we speak. It was at 6:51 this morning. According to the weather app, though, it's supposed to have been at 6:55. But since I was up at 300 and something feet, 380 feet, it was a couple of minutes early. So. It's moving back to earlier in the morning. So 6:55. It'll probably be around between 6:50 and 6:55 for the next couple of weeks now. So.
Hi, Jeannie's Point.
Hey, Jeannie.
I love how Adrian just got.
Have drone will fly. Have good morning. Good morning to Gina's Point as well.
How you doing, Gina's Point? So even Gina's Point is a better person than Ron. She knows how to say hi. She's 100% participation. Don't like Ron.
You just don't know when to quit, do you?
No.
You don't? Eventually learn, maybe.
Wow.
Man, that guy comes and goes.
I don't know about that man.
Yeah, he comes and goes whenever he right?
Now he's crying.
Uh-oh. It is the estrogen.
Oh, bring him back.
I think he's just sleepy. He's been up for over 20 minutes.
That is Lovelady. Now, You pushing it, buddy. You really.
Oh,
Dennis has learned from Peter Carroll. One-liners.
This was supposed to be a Peter Carroll zinger, but then his love lady stole it.
Kurt started as some bad
20
news.
minutes. That was a good one, Dennis. I like that one.
Thanks. Curtis, what's your bad news? I'm not sure we want to hear it, but what's your bad news?
hang on a minute.
Give us the good news first.
Yeah.
But he put a little a link on the
Oh, I
chat
see that.
here.
I'm getting ready to share it. Remember how to do that.
Hey, Push Broom, how you doing? Good morning.
Push broom. Hello.
Hey, Push Broom.
Because Ronnie not paying attention to the chat, so I need to do it for him.
You know, I can't wait until I get everybody's real name and not just their like, you know, their screen tags or something. Bad news. Is this the bad news?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I heard about this yesterday.
Oh.
Yeah, there was a car full of luxury, or a ship full of luxury cars. They finally got all the people off of it, I guess, but the cars are all burned up.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, Curtis lost his Bentley.
Oh my goodness. Oh.
With luxury cars. That's gonna, whoa, my goodness. That's gonna be a lot of money.
Wow.
Oh yeah.
And Curtis had a Bentley that was on it? Oh.
Those cars ain't no joke when it comes to that price.
What? Wait, is he serious that he lost his Bentley on it?
He said it was bad news.
I guess, huh?
You see, he said you gotta wait about a year just to get one of those.
Jeez.
Somebody
Yeah.
getting sued.
That is bad news.
It is. That sucks, man. That's not good.
Well, guys, I got to get my day started. So,
Okay, Ron.
All
Well,
right,
thanks for
Ron,
joining in.
Ron,
You have a good day, brother.
yeah. Yeah,
Ron
cover,
and the Daredevils. Have a good day.
yeah, cover my my back there, Rodney, if you would. You know that.
Don't worry, Adrian won't get away.
The
with
other
it.
way. There you go. That's it.
Yeah.
Hey, Ron, do me a favor. Tell Michael Jackson, Joe Jackson, and Peter Jackson to behave. I'm not talking to you.
Okay.
See you, Ron. Bye-bye.
Bye, Ron.
Ron.
See you guys. Bye.
Adrian, I'm about ready to go get my sparkly glove.
You spark. Uh-oh.
Hey, Mark, you see what Curtis went ahead and said? It's all insured, but it's gonna be another year before he get another one.
Wow, that's not,
Another bill.
that's not good, man.
Hey, man, those cars gotta be made.
A
You know what I
Bentley?
mean?
What? A friend of mine has a
Yeah,
Bentley
hello.
SUV, and it's so sick.
Them things ain't no joke, man. Them things are custom made.
Yeah, they are.
Yep.
They're like insane.
There's somebody at work that drives an Alfa Romero.
Oh yeah, I had one of those.
I got a couple of people that have those. Ronnie, those are beautiful.
The
Those
Stelvio?
are nice.
It's a beautiful car. It really
Is
is.
it the new Stelvio?
I don't know which one it is. I just noticed.
Is it an SUV?
It said
Alfa Romero. Yeah.
Alfa Romero on it, and I'm like,
Yeah.
it can't be a sailor's car.
For the people I know, Mark, one got the SUV, one got the sports car. The sports one look kind of. The sports one look a little bit like kind of shaped like one of those Subaru WRX one, like the racing one, kind of.
Yeah.
Except the Subaru got the little hood. This one is just like a beautiful, nice sedan. But man, that thing is cooked
that's a
with torque
Julia.
on everything.
That's
Hey,
a Julia.
Bush,
So I
have a good day, brother.
I had a Stelvio before I had the Maseratis. Now I have the Maserati Levante. And that Maserati Levante, it's got the Ferrari engine.
You got a
in it. It's, like,
Maserati?
incredible. I have a Maserati, yeah.
Good job,
Judgment, judgment is swift on this show. That's a fact.
That doesn't belong here.
Good job. Good job. Good job, Ronnie.
I I just sold it. I just sold it.
Good job, Rodney. Yeah.
I want back.
I'm glad we're all good natured here.
I know. We all so full of love.
I'm starting to feel like Adrian.
Now, hey, Mark Fisher, I did see one of those Maserati two-door sports on sale on Car Guru for only $39,000, and it only has 15,000 miles on it. And I keep wondering what's wrong with it. But then after I read, it said that it's been on 4 accidents and the frame is bent. The frame is bent, so that's probably why.
No, I'm over a little over 100,000 on my Levante, and it's ask Captain Ray. He'll tell you the experience.
One question,
I think
Peter.
I scared everything out of them guys.
One question, Peter. On this camera, when you open the little flash, it seems like it comes out pretty fast, and it sounds like it's banging. Do I have to worry about it breaking?
Oh, I don't think so. No.
Okay.
No.
Because it comes up pretty fast. You know, you hear it like snap up. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
I think pretty much all the cameras do that. I know my cameras do.
Well, not all of them, Rodney. I think what happened was they knew who they were selling it to, so they gave them that one.
So today the picking aging day.
Listen. I'm just joining in the fun. That's it. Can I have some fun? Can I have some fun?
No, you cannot. Cause you got a Maserati. You don't belong here. You got a Maserati too.
Rodney, don't you do it. Don't you do it, Rodney.
You see, like Rodney got a crappy Ford. I got a Ram. I don't know what Peter has. Then he got a BMW.
Wait a minute. I have a BMW too.
Okay, then he needs to get kicked out, Rodney. Go ahead.
See you, Mark. Bye-bye.
There you go, Rodney. Thank you. Go ahead.
A Maserati and a BMW, Mark? Seriously?
There you go. Doggone it. He deserves it.
He was still talking.
I've got a good old Australian built Ford.
I don't know whether I'm coming or going.
Are you serious? An Australian built Ford, Peter? Are there such things?
Of course.
Wow.
Yeah. We built cars here from probably about the early 60s until probably only about 5 or 6 years ago. We had local production. Yep.
Yeah, so what happened 5 or 6 years ago?
Oh, just the overseas cars. We couldn't compete in price with the overseas stuff, especially the Korean cars. Yeah. So we actually even designed our own cars and built them here. They're all designed in Australia and built here. Yep.
Peter, when it comes to the linear, it's actually pretty nice.
I worked for Ford for 36 years here in Australia. So
you did?
Yep. Is that right? I didn't know that.
Yep, started in 1970.
Hey, Peter, I should have started off by saying I have a 2005 E150 van, Ford, and I probably would have never got kicked out.
That's right. No, you'd be safe then. Yep.
That makes up for a lot of the cars you have right there.
Yeah,
that in itself is
and that's. Let me tell you something.
It's better if you said a Ford F-150.
Yeah, that's your get out of jail free card there.
Yeah.
Because I've got a Ford that we started building here in the early 2000s. It's called the Ford Territory. It's a sort of big size SUV with a straight six cylinder engine in it, and it's a really nice car to drive.
Straight six. Yeah.
It's got a six twin overhead cam, 24 valve, fuel injected motor.
Nice.
Yeah.
The first Ford F-150 I ever owned had a inline six.
Yeah.
But one of the best trucks I've ever had.
Speaking of cars and like fast and twin cam and all this and that, I was driving back from Florida, and I was getting into I think it was Maryland or something like that, and I was speeding. I was doing about 100 and something miles an hour, and I got pulled over. And the cop, got out of the car, rolled down my window. He goes, I don't know what you was thinking about, but by doing 100 and something miles an hour in a 55-mile-an-hour zone, I don't know what you was thinking. I said, I was getting chased.
Use what?
I was getting chased.
Some guy behind me with blue lights trying to make me go faster.
Yeah. I wish I had this. I wish I had this at the time. My little Captain Ray get out of jail free band here.
I have one of those.
Do you have one of those? That means
I do.
you'll
It's
never
right
go to
there.
jail. That means
That's
you'll never
right.
go to jail, Dennis. That means we'll never be cellmates.
That's right.
How'd you guys get one of those?
Oh wow!
We know people. We know people.
Listen, we know the secret places.
Finally, Rodney doing a good job.
I'm taking it off.
You don't know how much it pained me to do that, Dennis.
I took it off.
I have a feeling. That's never happened to me before, so I have a feeling that really hurt.
Just don't do it again, please. I took it off.
Hey, Dennis, for that to happen, you really screwed up, Dennis, because that never happens to you. Never.
Never ever.
Wow.
Never, ever.
Dennis,
Now,
we just
how
went
you
to,
in here?
we
Oh,
just
you-
went to jail together. We were roommates for about 2 seconds.
I know.
This lady kind of giving me a little issue to put it on the camera because when I put it on, Peter, it has this little thing right here, but it's coming out pretty loose, and I don't want to put it on my neck and then it falls. How can I make that a little tighter right here?
You know,
I've got no idea.
I can't think, but like, just feels so good that we're experiencing this box opening of Adrian's new camera in his robe. This is like the most, like, it's incredible.
It's a casual box opening.
It is very casual.
Yeah.
It's like this, like, what is it? What's the guy's name from? Is it from Playboy magazine? Whatever, you know, like this.
Hugh Hefner?
Yeah. It's like this, like Hugh Hefner, like photo box opening, like Luminix, Panasonic kind of thing going on, or whatever.
Mark, are you sure you know what you're talking about?
No, I don't.
He's digging.
Listen, I've been kicked out too many times on the show. It's never happened to me.
Well, you know what? You got a long ways to go to catch up to Adrian.
That's true.
Adriana Mateo drama.
I feel better. I feel much better. And I'm coming down to the last few sips of my coffee. And once that's gone, I have to leave, guys.
Yeah, my coffee's already gone. So.
Yeah. Well, I have a Dennis. See, I could sip slow. I get this warmer now. My wife got me because I'm always complaining. Have to go to I'm always complaining. I have to go to you know. But this thing is so awesome because like I could be sipping my coffee and ironing my clothes at the same time. So much. Yeah.
No, nobody irons clothes anymore, Mark. Sorry.
No.
I can't remember the last time I ironed. I think the last time I ironed clothes was when I was still in the Navy.
Oh, when I was
What are you talking about?
my younger teens, I used to iron my underwears and everything.
Okay, that's
Wow.
too much. That's too
Yeah,
much.
we'd have to have pleats in our boxes.
Hey, boys. I'm going to call this one.
All right, sir. Hey, it's been fun. It's really been great.
hour,
Thanks so much, Rodney.
Yeah, it
This
was a
was
great
another
show.
good show.
A lot of fun.
Before you go, Rodney, do me another favor. Kick Mark and Dennis out one more time to bring it back in. One more.
Bye.
Next time, Adrian.
There you go, Dennis.
Nothing. I'm sorry.
Ronnie,
Nothing-
we'll be able to read
Nothing
it.
can
Nothing can you.
ever separate us from God's love. That's right.
That's true.
Yeah. Neither height nor depth nor principalities, things present nor things to come.
Hallelujah. That's a great way. That's a great way to end the show, man.
There you go.
All right, everybody.
Okay.
Rodney, Peter, Adrian, Dennis.
Bye,
have a
everyone.
blessed day, man. It was a pleasure.
See you later.
It was. Thanks so much.
Oh,
Bye-bye.
oh.
Bye, everyone.
See you later, big sexy.
Hey, everybody, you all have a great day, man. Appreciate you being in the chats. I really do. Don't forget, tomorrow we got the Sunday Sunrise crew going up, bringing sunrises across the country, at least till Texas. And then following Chris Hope will be Johnny Drone Flyer and Drones and Coffee. So be sure to tune in to that. I will probably start flying again on Sundays here in the next couple of weeks or so. So we'll have to see how the time goes. But anyway, thanks again for being here, and you all have a great weekend. Love y'all. Bye now.